People in Tulsa are raising concerns about Zink Lake in the Arkansas River less than a month before its grand opening on Labor Day weekend. Thanks so much for joining us at 10. I'm Sarah Whitley.
And I'm Shay Rossi. The city of Tulsa held a public meeting tonight where people could ask questions about the new lake. But some people say their questions were not answered and their concerns are going unheard. Fox 23's Devin Lyon is live after going to that meeting and hearing their concerns.
That's right, guys. And the city says they're doing everything they can to make sure all these questions go answered and to make sure that Zink Lake is safe for everyone when it opens up. However, there were some people today sounding the alarm, saying not enough is being done yet. Here's a look at some video of that meeting today. The city of Tulsa, the River Parks Authority, and Visit Tulsa all took part in a presentation to help inform the public and build the excitement for the soon-to-open 2.5-mile recreational lake along the Arkansas River. The groups listed the specifics of the lake, like dimensions and monitoring reports. They also include the recreational activities that will be held there, like kayaking, fishing, whitewater rafting, and more, despite the lake being a no-swim zone, which that has people concerned about the water quality. The city says people can fall and jump in the water, but it's meant for activities like rafting and fishing. So for the safety purposes, they're not allowing people to show up only to swim. Despite this, some people at today's meeting don't trust the testing, saying not enough's been done to make it safe from pollutants and bacteria. Would you get in the water when it opens?
Never. I was born here, and I grew up here, and I used to spend time down in the beach area on the water, but I never went in it.
I wouldn't kayak in that water. I wouldn't risk it. I wouldn't risk my children's health or anyone I cared about. And I encourage all parents to really, really consider, is it worth it?
After the presentation, guests had about an hour to ask questions to the city or river parks. They could also meet with them individually afterwards, but several say their questions were not answered, nor was there enough time to do so. Were your questions answered tonight?
No, they weren't. I had a number of different questions regarding, what would be done in impaired streams that are draining into the river, like the Crow Creek watershed, and what plans were in place to help mitigate those.
So, did you have any of those questions or concerns answered tonight, or do you feel like you have more?
Well, I thought it was interesting. There were 30 more questions that members of the public had asked and submitted, which did not, in fact, get answered.
Now, I did try to speak with some of the members of the city that were there today, and they were all busy answering some of those questions and concerns by the people who were there to ask those questions. They did tell me that the city does try to meet with them individually, host public meetings like this, and meet with them in groups to address some of those concerns. They say every question that went unanswered today will receive a response from either the city or the River Parks Authority, but they will also receive access to stuff like monitoring reports, dam output, and new developments on the city's website. Live in Tulsa, covering news that matters. Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
You can look at those monitoring reports and lake levels at cityoftulsa.org/Zink Lake.